Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be talking about a much heard debate about online learning versus classroom learning. So I'm going to start off with a few questions for you guys. So, what if college did not have to be an impediment in your life, but a stepping stone into a successful future? What if you had the opportunity to manage your studies while also working full time? What if there is a way for you to mold the way you learn and also the way that a class is taught? Well, there is a way. There is a possibility for you to do it all. In today's society, online education is becoming more and more popular than traditional classroom learning. Do you agree? Do you think that online learning can be more beneficial than in classroom learning? If I was to ask you guys this question right now, the majority of you would probably say no. And why is that? Because college students in today's society are hesitant to take online classes because of the negative connotations with the phrase online learning. They're hesitant to take online classes because they'd rather take them in class because they feel they're going to get a better education through it all. But I'll ask you guys, if I were to say, raise your hands if you were able to get into every class that you wanted at the specific time that you wanted with the teacher you wanted, yes, a few hands would go up. But with the majority of you guys, no. And why? Because the majority of you aren't able to take a class at a certain time that is offered. It filled up too quickly, or you are unable to take it for who knows why. In all honesty, there are so many reasons that you're not able to take every single class at every single time that is offered. Well, this is a study that MIT actually did with their students, their incoming freshmen, was they did a poll on how many of them would take a class online rather than taking it in person, same course and everything. Only 60% of them said that they would take it online. The other 40 said if it was only offered online that they would not take it at all. The reason behind that being is people view online learning as just a fast and unbeneficial way to earn their college degree. And that's not true because online learning just should not be seen as a shortcut through college. Students continuously have this invisible shield that if they only take their classes online, that they're not getting the same education as if they were going to be taking it in class. And I can actually agree with this at one point. When I was going into my freshman year of college, I did have the opportunity to either take a class online or take that course face-to-face. And I decided to take it face-to-face. Why? Because I thought I'd get a better education through it all. I thought I would understand the material better. I thought that I would connect with the class better and just do better overall. But that doesn't always prove to be true in every single case. But besides my own example, there are actual studies that do prove that online learning is viewed in a negative way, and that's the only reason that it's negative is because of the thought behind it. So a study was done about the fear of isolation from society. Yes, when you're taking an online course, you could be taking it in the comfort of your own home, in your apartment, your dorm, so on and so forth. You don't have to physically be in the class to get the credit. A study did show that taking online learning could lead to anxiety, could lead to depression, but just because they were going to be taking their class by themselves and not with human interaction. And this led into a bigger scale study done by Cleveland University about the workforce, and that if a student took their classes online rather than taking them all face-to-face in a traditional classroom, were they at a disadvantage when applying for the same job? Well, in 2013, Cleveland University did a complete poll on a particular job that a couple of students were applying for once they graduated college, and they found out that the human resources, hiring managers, recruiters, and other gatekeepers that were in this particular company did view those who took either the majority of their classes online or they have an online degree negatively. That the person who took all of their classes at a full accredited 4-year university, all face-to-face classes in the classroom, had an advantage over the one who did not. And then this finally leads into a poll done by Higher Education, the website, about how it starts, this negative connotation starts small, and then it's just a snowball, and it keeps working its way into now the workforce. And higher education took a graduating group of seniors transitioning into their freshman year of college and had them answer a couple questions about how many of them were willing to take online classes during their college experience. Only 6% of them said they would. Why? Well, they associated online classes with huge online learning forums where they would only do busy work, where they would just Google everything in the class and they wouldn't actually learn. And then they associated with that type of learning the paper with diploma paper mills. Basically, they're only getting their diplomas for useless degrees, and that they weren't going to be doing anything with the degrees that they were learning from taking online courses. Well, since college is really where this negative connotation is leading into, and that you are the students that will be taking this perception of online learning throughout your workforce career, and so on and so forth. This is so relevant to everyone sitting in this room right now. And that although there are some major setbacks when it comes to the outlook of online learning, the possibilities for success through virtual education are endless. And how do we get to this? What is our solution? Well, a big scale solution for us would be that all accredited four-year universities make it mandatory for every student to take at least one online course while they're at that particular university. This way, you're allowing the students to experience an online class for themselves, that they're able to make their own decisions, and if they love it, they love it. If they don't, they don't. So that way, they're not making decisions based on others. And then, at a kind of a smaller level, what can we do? What can we, in this room, personally do to kind of go away with this negative perception of online learning? Well, I challenge you to go home, to stay here, wherever you want, get a piece of paper, write a letter. You don't have to send it out anywhere. And talk about how you feel that online learning, like what fears you have with it, and then rebuttal yourself. Tell a friend, explain to them, do some research on why online education can be beneficial. And what could this do? It could mean more people taking online classes, which could mean there could be an excess of free time in someone's day, which can mean they could get more jobs, which means they can have more experience and overall lead into their own successful future. If they utilize online classes, they can mold the way that they learn. You can map out your own future and allow taking this small step of taking an online class be a huge leap into your own successful future. Thank you.
Oh, we're enough.
It's Corbin. My password is Corbin. Corbin.